Good morning, good day, good evening, wherever you are. Um, I wanted to make a video, and I'm going to start calling these videos that I do moving forward as diary entries. So this is diary entry number one. I started using YouTube as a way of sharing my experiences, especially when I was living in my car. I needed an outlet, someone to speak to, because I didn't have much community supporting me at the time when I was going through all of that. And so I picked up my phone and started recording videos. Do I ever know what I'm going to record about when I am getting on my phone? Because that's what I use to record these videos. I never really know what I'm going to talk about until right when I'm picking up the phone to record. So these are not scripted, they're not well thought out, so I do apologize if I do come off as being all over the place. But what you're getting is just me. And when thinking about what value can I add to the community, to the viewership that I get, the value that I'm offering is me. I used to think a lot of times that I wasn't enough. I needed to perform and be something or someone that I wasn't, or be super entertaining. Oh, I'm not gonna start a YouTube channel because I don't know how to entertain people. I've been called boring or um, very even keel, not very exciting. But this is who I am, and I value me, and I accept who I am and where I am at this point in my life. And for me, this YouTube experience was kind of like, sorry, there's an airplane overhead. Okay, the airplane went away. So this YouTube experience was more like a way for me to speak to, instead of writing in a diary, I decided to record my diary entries. So I guess with the videos that follow, I'm going to start to label them as diary entries. So today is August 4th, and this is diary entry number one. Yeah, but I was thinking a lot about just how in moving with family members, a lot of things have started to resurface that I didn't even realize I hadn't put to rest or haven't healed from. A lot of trauma is resurfacing, and so in that, I decided, because I stopped making videos for a while. I haven't posted anything for a while, and I kind of lost motivation to do that when I moved out of my car, because that was the original reason that I started recording videos. I was alone, I was in my car, I had a lot of time to reflect and think, and now that I'm living with family, I really don't have a lot of that time to really stop the noise and reflect on things that I'm dealing with and going through. But I thought, you know what? There's someone out there that may need to hear my story, my experiences, even if they don't come off as super valuable to the average person. There's someone out there that needs to hear me. So here I am. And one of the things that I woke up thinking about, because I did just wake up recently, so if I look at, I apologize. You're getting me fresh from sleep. So good morning, and wherever you are. I was just thinking about how a lot of this trauma is starting to resurface, and I'm having to deal with things that I didn't think I would have to deal with again. But living with family, I'm I'm noticing that there are a lot of episodes of feeling powerless or being placed back into the skin of that my younger self, as a youth, as an adolescent, where I felt like I didn't have a voice, where I felt powerless, where I felt like what I felt and said didn't matter. And when I first decided to move in with family, I found myself constantly defending my thoughts, my actions, as if I had to cover my trail all the time. Everything I did was being scrutinized or judged. And I guess when you don't have to deal with that on a regular basis, you forget that that's an existence for a lot of people, and that was my existence uh, throughout my childhood. So I am here today to prove to myself, no one else, that I am enough, I am worthy, I do have a voice, and I'm not powerless. I may not be able to control other people, but I can control my actions, how I respond to things. And if you're in a situation where you feel powerless, where you feel like you don't have value or you're not adding value, I want you to think about this. Sometimes it's not because you are, not sometimes, all the time, it's not because you're unworthy. It's not because you don't have a voice. It's not because you don't matter. It's because you're in a situation where you can't live in your most authentic way. And right now I'm in a situation where I cannot live as authentically as I would like outwardly to the people I am with, because they don't understand, and no fault to them. That comes from their own trauma and history and things that have accumulated over time. They people, including myself, we will defend to the death our beliefs. We will, even if they don't align with being authentic, being true to ourselves, whatever it is we were taught, whatever it is we have become accustomed to, whatever it is we're comfortable with, we will defend that even if it is wrong or goes against our most authentic self. And so I have to let that go because I cannot control other people. But I think in those situations, what's most important is for you to be reflective and bring your attention and awareness inward. Work on yourself, educate yourself whatever time you have to equip yourself to eventually elevate out of the situation that you're in. And so I just wanted to come to you folks, those that may be feeling down today, feeling powerless, feeling helpless, feeling as if they're stuck in life, because I've been feeling that way for a while. But when I'm in a situation where I feel that way, I can't change the circumstances in the physical world. So I have to turn my attention inward and work on myself internally. Shift my perception and perspective of things. And so I'm not powerless. I just have to direct that energy and power inward, because that's where it's needed right now. Instead of trying to change my physical reality or what I am saying is reality, I need to shift the inner world. Because by doing that, eventually, things will align to where your physical shifts and changes. So that's what I'm doing in sharing these experiences and stories with you. And I know this isn't about any specific thing, so it's just me sharing ideas and feelings with you folks. Yeah, so I'm going to stop it here, and hopefully whatever it is you needed to hear, you've heard. And if you were able to pull any, extract any value from this video, feel free to like, feel free to subscribe. And if you wish to share your own experiences, feel free to comment. Anyway, until next time, I will see you folks. Take care.